Hey, what's up guys? Are you as sad as I am? Do you like to play games like Cookie Clicker where all you do is just click for hours on end and collect imaginary currency in the hopes of just really collecting more? There's no other real end game than just collecting more imaginary currency. Good, we're on the same page. So, I was having a little bit of a gander around Planet Minecraft earlier, checking out some current projects, and I found this beauty. I found this gem, Cookie Clicker in Minecraft. If you ever wanted to combine your two loves, I have. Let's get this started. So, I'll also leave a link to this map in the description. We're on the PC if you guys can't tell. So, you enter the world, you have this little handy book, but don't worry, we don't need that. I'm going to explain everything you'll need to know. First of all, we have to start the game here. Enjoy Game by Snaptoit. Snaptoit? I'm not entirely sure what toit means, but I'll not question it. So, you spawn here, you even have achievements, would you believe? What you have to do is flip this switch up and down, and you collect cookies. The cookies are stored just above your action bar in the form of XP. Can you guys see how we're getting more? As soon as that achievement goes away, by the way, we just got an achievement, guys, can you see it? Can you see it? Bake 13 cookies. I already feel as though I've accomplished something. So we have 30 cookies at the moment. Let's get a few more so you can keep flipping the switch up and down. You keep getting more cookies. You're probably wondering, well, why would I do that? That's pointless, right? Well, guys, there's more than one way to accumulate cookies. There's more than one way. Let us get to 100. Let me see if I can smash this right. Yeah. We're getting there. Can you guys hear the clicking? Clicking furiously. We're almost at 100. Okay, so now that we have 100, we can walk all the way over to the other end of this world. Can you guys see? I'm hopping. It's all the way over. I really wish there was like a teleport button or something. We don't. We actually do have loads of teleport buttons, but those take us all the way back over to the start there. 1.2? Oh, I think that's how many cookies we get per click. That's kind of cool. I hadn't noticed that before. So, we walk all the way over to the shop here, and you guys can see we have some upgrades. So this upgrade, you might be able to read it. Clickster. Clicking produces 5 cookies each time. However, that's a little bit too costly. 1,500 cookies. Same story here. 10,000 cookies. We don't have time for any of these. However, we do have time for this, for example, Cursor. Bakes you 1 cookie every 10 seconds, and all we have to do is push this button. We'll receive a redstone torch, and then we can go on our way. We can grab a few of these actually. You can only have 10 of each upgrade, so we can only have 10 of these cursors, so I think we've bought as many as we possibly can. No, we haven't. We're going to keep buying them until we can have as many as possible. Like I said, you can only have 10, and every single time it will just collect 10. Oh, maybe I'm clicking a little too furiously. I was just holding it down. I was a little too excited for my torch. So now we have 6 of them. So that should be 6 cookies every 10 seconds given to us automatically. We now click home. We return here. We found the cursor icon, which is right here, and we can place our torches on here. You're probably wondering to yourselves, hey, why doesn't he just place the torches on some of the better upgrades so he doesn't have to pay for them? Well, gentlemen, unfortunately, these particular ones can only be placed on quartz, which is exactly what these cursors are. So we're going to place our 6 redstone torches on these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go, just like that. And what we'll now get, just watch the XP bar. Guys, watch that XP bar. We've got 16 at the moment, but I guarantee it's going to go up. I guarantee it. Huh? 22! There we go! Perfect! So we'll now get 6 cookies every 10 seconds on top of our normal clicking. Mundane, right? You're right, it is mundane. So what we're now going to do is we're now going to try our best to go and get 100 more cookies, or maybe even a few more. Let's see if we can click a little bit more furiously. Let me get the keyboard out of the way, and let me just really mash this right trigger. Let me see if we can get 200. Do you guys know what we'll get for 200? Are you guys interested? We'll get 2 grandmas. That's how expensive grandmas are. They're about 100 cookies a piece. In real life as well, feel free to go out into the real world. Your grandma costs roughly 100 cookies. Mine too, don't worry. Don't get self-conscious about it. So we're almost at 200 here. And once we have our 2 grandmas, I will get even more cookies. That's the only real goal. So we're going to run all the way over here. I don't actually know a better way. Wait, hang on. A golden cookie has appeared. So I haven't managed to get one of these yet, but is it on the ground there? Is that a golden cookie? If we if we push this button... Oh, you got a sugar rush! 250 cookies, oh my god, so we drink this... And we've just gained ourselves 250 extra cookies. If you guys have ever played Cookie Clicker or any games of the like, every so often you'll get like randomly generated, like in this for instance, golden cookies, and they appear on the ground, you click them, you get special bonuses. That's exactly what we just got there. We got some extra cookies, so we're now running over to the shop furiously, and oh my god, I wish we had 500, we could get some farms. But you know what, we're going to buy 4 grandmas. Why don't we just buy 4 grandmas instead? Your purchase was successful. You have successfully purchased 4 grandmas. Wonderful. 2 really wasn't sufficient. I wasn't happy with the 2 that I had before. We now have 4 of them. That's 4 times the love, 4 times the cookies. So again, these will only be able to be placed on one particular type of block, in this case hay bale. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I don't know how many cookies they're going to make us, but I'm sure it's going to be a sufficient amount. So then we go back to clicking. Why do we go back to clicking? Because that's what we do, guys. Because that's what we do. We're now going to click some more. How many do we want? Do we want about 500 cookies? Yeah, let's put some work in. Let's remove the keyboard again, and let's see if we can step up our clicking game. We have some sort of speed buff. I think that might just be movement speed. I don't think it's going to be any sort of clicking speed, or at least I can hope it's clicking speed. We're over halfway to 500 at the moment, and what can we get for 500, guys? Can you guys remember? I think it's a farm. I think that the logical progression from the grandmother is the farm. Wonderful. And we do also have a whole list of achievements behind us. I already took a look at it earlier, but do you know what? I'm kind of curious at what else we can get. So, here we have buy 10 cursors. Maybe we'll take care of that next. Buy 10 cursors. Buy 10 farms. It's all mine, buy a mine. Okay, that's kind of cool. So let's see if we can buy even more cookies, because we have a problem. I'm not diabetic yet, but quite frankly, I'm working on it. Are you? Good. I like that. So we're going to be coming up on 500 any minute now. any minute now. I'm literally getting a cramp in my finger. I really am. It's not a joke. It's actually kind of painful. Okay, so let's head all the way over here. Let's buy a farm. You guys can see that even whilst running, we're accumulating cookies, which is absolutely fantastic. This is the definition of passive income in cookies. We can't sell the cookies. It's not really an income, per se, because it's not really useful to anybody else but us. But hey, you know, it doesn't matter. So we'll buy ourselves a farm. And then we will buy ourselves some more cursors. Quite frankly, I want that achievement. I don't know how many we need. How many do we have at the moment? Do we have like... We have 6, right? So we can buy 2 more. Yes, okay, so now let's head back home. I don't know if we can actually buy more. Like, shall we see if it'll give us another one anyway? It will give us another one anyway, but it's useless because we can't place it. So now let's head back home. Then let's place our cursor. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Are you guys ready for the achievement? Yeah! Buy 10 cursors, and now this should light up over here, right? Oh my god, it's lit up. I'm so happy. I don't know why. How sad am I? I'm pathetic. Okay, cool. So now we head all the way over here to the farm. I'm guessing it's just past the grandmother. That's not a farm, is it? Is that a farm? What's this say? Shipment. Shipment? What? 100... Hang on. Where's the farm? Is the farm... Here. Is this the farm with the pickaxe, or is this a mine? Farm! Wonderful! So this gives us 4 cookies per second. I didn't actually realise that. It tells you how many cookies per second you get. And you guys can see that our cookie, our XP, is going up tremendously now. So why don't we do a little bit more clicking? And why don't we see how far we can get? You guys can see it's kind of addictive. It's kind of fun. I kind of wish another golden cookie would show up at random, see if we can get ourselves some more stuff. So do you guys want to be a little bit more ambitious this time? Do you guys want to go for 1,000 cookies? Do you guys want to go for that? I do, personally, because that's what's going to happen. Nobody else is in control of this but me. We're going for 1,000 cookies. So we're going to click as fast as we've ever clicked before. I do have a problem. I'm currently playing a game like this on my phone. It's called Bitcoin Billionaire. It's the same principle as this, except it's really nice and colourful. Loads of upgrades and stuff. It's a real addiction of mine. So when I was scrolling through these worlds and I saw Cookie Clicker, well, was there any other way? Was there any other choice? Really? Nah, the answer's no. So we're almost on 1,000 now, which is sadly making me happy. I don't know why. It's sadly making me happy. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. It's just a green number. But quite frankly, I want to see the triple digits or the 4 digits, whatever. How many digits are 4? Okay. Let's see what we can get for 1,000. I got a little bit carried away there. We have what? Oh, it's going up anyway. It's going up anyway. Our passive income is absolutely fantastic. Run. I kind of wish that it would get light at some point, but this is the world as a default. It's not going to get any lighter by itself. So what do we have here? Oh, you're joking! We need 3,000 cookies per, what's this, factory, per factory. We need more farms. We need more farms. We can buy 2 of them, then we can head home. Head home. Bloop. No. Yeah. There we go, head home. And farms are on this side, and we can get ourselves some more passive cookies. So we're going to place those down, and we're going to keep flipping this switch. And hopefully a golden cookie's going to show up, or we'll just save up for 3,000, was it? Was that the number? And this is how it goes, guys. It goes and goes and goes. The numbers eventually snowball. You feel as though you're accomplishing more as you buy more things, as you get more cookies, as things multiply. You're not really accomplishing anything, but does that matter? I kind of want this whole wall to light up behind me. That's kind of the end goal. And this is Cookie Clicker, so what can we do? You know what? Let me skip this out. I'll be back in just a moment once I have even more cookies. Oh, what? You guys came back? You chose the perfect time. A golden cookie has just appeared. Oh my god, there it is. Click it, and 250 cookies. Wonderful. So, we don't have my goal of, as soon as that golden cookie gets out of the way. Golden cookie, please. There we go. We have about 2,000 cookies. But that's okay. We don't have our goal for the factory yet. A cookie factory in my dreams. We don't have the goal for that yet. However, we can buy ourselves some other upgrades. I only just remembered. Let's take a look, shall we? Let's take a look at the board. Oh, by the way, you now might start hearing clicking sounds and what have you. Turns out, small technical glitch. I forgot to add the Minecraft music into the background, but that's okay, I just added it. So now we can have clicking produces 5 cookies each time. Boom! Wonderful. We now have 1,000 left over, 1,100 because our investments are paying off. Thank you. Shall we buy some more things? How many grandmothers did we buy? Did we buy 4? We bought 4 grandmothers, so let's buy 6 more. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. We now have 10 grandmothers. You guys have always wanted more than one, right? Grandmothers are always nice. It's always nice to have more. Plus, there is the whole mortality thing. Let's get things straight. If one grandmother goes down, we now have 9 more. You have now 10 grandmas. Oh, do we get an achievement? We don't get an achievement. We get an achievement for 10 farms, but not 10 grandmothers. If I made this game, and if I made the achievement, there would be an achievement called Family Tree by 10 grandmothers. But fine, it's okay. I didn't create the game. So we're now going to flip this switch. By the way, we're getting even more cookies. Can you guys remember that upgrade? 5 cookies per click now. I wonder if it's changed at the top. Has it changed at the top? No, only 1.2. You know what? You might not get 1.2 cookies per click. That might be the version of this map. That might be his, like, third attempt, I guess. The first one would be 1, second 1.1, third one 1.2. That'd just be my immediate guess. We're going to get 3,000 cookies. Then we're going to head all the way back over there, and we're going to get ourselves a cookie factory, which is what I've always wanted. When I was 7 years old, and 14, and 15, and now, I have always wanted to own a cookie factory. It's a little embarrassing. It's a little embarrassing to admit that. I'll admit it right here and now. It is. It's embarrassing. However, I want one. I want one, guys. It's how it's going to go. So we have enough now. Let's run over. I'm more excited than I should be. I'll admit it. I want to collect the cookies. We're heading all the way over. How many upgrades do we have in total, guys? How many different ways can we have to mine cookies? Shall we read them? Shall we go through the list after we grab ourselves the cookie factory? So we can now afford a factory. Oh, God, wonderful. So we can also buy a mine. We can buy a shipment. We can buy an alchemy lab, which converts cookies for us, portal, time machine, and token purchased items. I don't know what that means, token purchased items, so I'm not going to worry about that, but let's head all the way home and let's install our factory. So, I'm guessing that's the factory. Yeah, that definitely looks like a factory. It looks like a factory, or kind of like a brick pirate. I'm not entirely sure which. So let's place this down. Boop! And now we should be gathering even more cookies. Now, if we want more factories, and we do, obviously, one factory is no longer sufficient for us, we're going to have to collect more cookies. 3,000 each time. Shall we aim for a new goal? What shall we get? Shall we get 6,000 cookies and buy ourselves a couple of factories? I know that one of the upgrades is 10,000 cookies. Like, you know, one of the actual enhancements, like, I think it does something to the grandmas. I'm not entirely sure what it does. Maybe it equips them with balls of wool or something, but I kind of want that as well. So we'll get 6,000, we'll buy 2 more factories, then we'll have a goal of 10,000, and then we will buy the grandma upgrade. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm hearing a pinging sound coming from my headphones, which I threw on the floor in excitement, quite frankly. I'm hoping that that's not picked up over the microphone. It doesn't usually pick these things up, but hey, I'm a little self-conscious. This whole PC recording is a little bit harder than the console, to be honest with you guys. It's a little bit more difficult. A couple of bugs to work out. Like I said, for the first half of this video, you guys aren't going to have any game sound. Imagine that. No game sound. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Do you guys need game sound? No? Perfect. Neither do I. Although, that pinging is kind of irritating me. You guys probably don't want to hear the game sound. What is the pinging sound, I wonder? I haven't heard it for a little while. I just heard it then. What is it? Is it the lamp? Or is it every time we get like 100 cookies or something, do you think? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not going to worry about it, quite frankly. I'm just going to kind of ignore it off in the background, and then eventually I'm going to just cut the cord to my headset, and then I won't have to hear it anymore. So we're almost on 1,000 cookies. We'll get to like 5,600, and then we can probably head over and our investments, if you will, investments, will seal the deal with the rest of them. So we're on about 5,600 right here, so we can run all the way over. I really wish there was a button that teleported us over. That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? Would you guys like that as much as I would? I think so. I would definitely like that. So we're just going to head over. I wonder if, you know what guys, I wonder if it beeps every 10 seconds. I wonder. That might make sense. Anyway, so we have 6,000 now. We can now buy... Oh my god, and mine is only 10,000. No. Let's not get greedy. So we'll now buy 2 factories, and you guys can see we're becoming ballers now. We're becoming ballers. We now have 3 cookie factories. Our recent dream was to own just 1. Now we have 3 of them. We're really getting industrious here. So we're now going to place down 2 more. 1 and 2. And how many cookies does this earn us? It actually tells us 10 cookies per second. Imagine that. We now have, at the very least, oh, I don't know, a rough estimate, 5 million cookies per second from our investments. Isn't that fantastic? I kind of want that plantation achievement. I kind of want to chase these. There's a load of achievements. Shall we read a couple of these? So, here we have buy a mine, easy enough. Then we have shipping, just buy a shipment, blah blah. They're all boring. Maybe there's some more interesting ones on the right hand side here. So, right hand side, store upgrades, cursors, grandmas, farms. Are those achievements or what? TP? Toilet paper? Toilet paper. You know what? I'm not going to worry about that. You know what I'm going to worry about? I'm going to worry about more cookies. So we're going to keep clicking and clicking, and I'm going to cut this off here in a second, guys, and then I'm going to be back when I'm a little closer to 10,000. You guys don't want to see this whole rigorous process, do you? Or do you? It doesn't matter, I'm cutting it out. Wait for it. Wait for it. It's over 9,000! What? 9,000? Okay, so we're on a little over 9,000 now, guys. Oh, look at those investments adding up. So we have a big decision to make. I've kind of had a little bit of a change of heart. Do we buy the upgrade for 10,000, or do we buy ourselves the mine? Which one do we do? Which one? Guys, I need help. What do we do? Requires 10 grandmas. They each... Grandmas bake 5+ cookies a second. I'm guessing that's each of them. So that's 50 cookies every second. Or alternatively now, guys, we can buy a mine, which gives us 40 cookies per second. Well, technically, the grandmother is a better bet. Technically. However, I've always wanted a mine. Ever since I was a child, I've wanted the achievement to get the mine. The achievement kind of broke me down, guys. The achievement broke me down. Let's get a mine here. So is this a... No, that's not the mine. That's the farm. How silly of me. Grandmother, factory, farm. These are kind of arranged in a weird way. Like, I don't know why, like, they wouldn't all be on one line. Like, cursor, grandmother, farm, factory. That makes sense, but this guy's kind of put them in whatever order he feels like. So where are we? This is the mine, right, with the pickaxe. Yeah, of course it is. What a silly question. So that goes here. Boop. And now we have gained 40 CPS. Oh, don't mind if I do. What I'll do next is I will then upgrade the grandmothers, because look at her. Look at her. Look at how adorable she is. I kind of like the effect with the ice. Would it at some point go light here? I've been in here for over 20 minutes and it's not going light. I guess that he kind of wants the ambience for whatever reason. I'm not entirely sure. Shall we go back to clicking? I feel as though I'm not doing something if I'm not clicking. How weird is that? This is bizarre. What was the first game like this to get invented? Was it like Cookie Clicker? Because there's loads of them now. There's like Cookie Clicker, like I said, I'm playing Bitcoin Billionaire. There's like Clicker RPG, there's RPG Heroes, there's Tap Titan, just to name a few that I've been addicted to. Yeah, the reason that I know so many of the names is because I've been addicted to every single one of them. I have a problem. I don't know why it is. It's so simple, yeah, it's brilliant. It is. I don't know why. I kind of wish I had an auto-clicker, this would make it easier, but then that always ruins the fun. It ruins the fun. You guys ever watched the episode of The Simpsons where Homer gets so fat that he can't work at work anymore? He has to work from home, and he gets like that, that bird that kind of like drinks from the water glass, and he kind of has that like tapping yes and no on his keyboard. I kind of wish I had that for my mouse. I've just realized I've hit 10,000 cookies. Oh, look at me, the cookie mogul. So we're going to head all the way back over here. We're going to upgrade the grandmothers. We're going to give them balls of wool. We're going to give them titanium knitting needles, and we're going to get even more cookies in the pursuit of more. It never ends, guys. If you guys haven't gathered this, and if me telling you 50,000 times that the whole point of this is to get more and more, then, oh, the button then vanishes, that's fantastic, so you can't buy the same thing twice. What's this mean? Ultimate upgrades. Maybe you can only buy those after you've like knocked out all of these. I kind of want to see how this goes. Is that sad of me? I know it is, don't answer that question, I'm well aware that it's pathetic. Oh, I think that the button also disappears from here once you've bought all of the possible cursors. Have I bought 10? I have no idea. How many farms do I own? I think I only own the one farm. Shall we buy... Let's buy 5 farms, guys. Let's buy 5 farms whilst we're getting a ridiculous amount of money. And then maybe... I don't think I can buy any more. Maybe I already own like 7 farms. Maybe that's the deal. Let's head home and let's see how many farms I own. It's kind of difficult to remember because I have so many things going on. Where's my farm? Where's my farm? That's not a farm, is it? Is that the farm? No, that's a factory, right? Farm! I was wrong. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So we have 4 more possibilities for farms. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to cut out, and I'm going to come back when I have even more cookies, guys, because I don't think that you guys want to see me clicking this thing over and over and over again. You probably already cut out of the video, and quite frankly, I can't blame you. I'm going to get some more cookies. Oh my god, a golden cookie! Come here, come here. 250 more cookies. I really wish that you got a little bit more. When you kind of, like, 250 cookies is nice, but I think I'm producing that, like, quite quickly. Like, I think over the span of 10 seconds I produce more than that now. Well, guys, this is probably a good time to come back. So, I now have several factories, I now have several mines. I'm working my way onto 40,000 cookies now, and I'm realizing that this video was a bad idea. This video was an extremely bad idea, because I'm now addicted to this. So I'm going to tell you guys what. I think that you guys get the idea of this. I think I've shown this quite nicely. If you guys want to play this for yourself, I will leave a link to it in the description, and I'm sure that if you know in any capacity what you're doing, you probably know more than me. I barely know anything about PC Minecraft. You'll be able to play it for yourself if you've not seen this before. It's kind of really fun, it's kind of really addicting, and I need to stop because I have things to do today, quite frankly. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this, something a little bit different. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. I might do a few more one-off videos. And I might even do an update to this if I keep playing it. I might do, we'll see. Thanks for watching, guys.